Spirit, ridden by Kevin O'Brien. 2 is Colton, Mark Dwyer. 3, Duke of Monmouth, Graham McCourt. 4, another Irish challenger, Eyelid, Charlie Swan. 5, Flown, Richard Dunwoody. 6, Granville again, Peter Scudamore. 7, Halcopus, ridden by Adrian Maguire. 8, Jinxie Jack, Neil Doughty. 9, King Credo, Hugh Davis. 10, Crebensis, the 1990 winner, ridden by Declan Murphy. 11, Morley Street, the 91 winner, ridden by Graham Bradley. 12, Oh So Risky, Paul Holly. 13, Royal Derby, Mark Perrott. 14, Ruling, Peter Neville. 15, Staunch Friend, Jamie Osborne. 16, Valfine, Jonathan Lahr. 17, for Ireland, once again, the Cesarewitch winner of 92, Vintage Crop, ridden by Brendan Sheridan. And 18, the mare, Flaky Dove, ridden by Carl Llewellyn. Those are the 18 runners. Here's how they're betting at the moment.
With Flown, the very firm favourite, on 9-2. No surprise there. Granville again 11-2 from sixes. Coulton is 6-1. Vintage Crop 8-1. Oh So Risky and Halcopus both on 10-1. Halcopus has come in a point from its original price. 10-1 Halcopus. Ruling 14. 16-1 Crebensis and Valfine, and also Morley Street, which has dropped from 20-1 to 16s. 20-1 Bauer.
That's it, and they're away. And racing towards the first of the 8 flights, Valfine looks to be one of the early leaders. Valfine Flown's right up with the pace also, and Vintage Crop as they come to the first of the 8 flights. Flown and Vintage Crop landed together from Valfine on the far side, then Jinxie Jack. Just in behind them, Athai Spirit, and then Duke of Monmouth. Staunch Friend over on the far side with Halcopus. And it's Valfine, the leader now, from Flown. Then Vintage Crop and Athai Spirit. Staunch Friend over on the far side with Halcopus, and then Jinxie Jack, and they're being followed by King Credo, and behind him comes the grey Crebensis as they come to the second flight. Valfine is the leader, from Flown in second, then Jinxie Jack, and on the near side, Athai Spirit with Vintage Crop. Behind them, Duke of Monmouth. Prominent in the centre of the field is Granville again. And the back marker at the moment is Ruling, with Colton 1 from last, and Valfine still the leader. Valfine from Flown on the outside of Jinxie Jack. Then comes Vintage Crop, Halcopus on the inside, King Credo next, and Athai Spirit, and then Duke of Monmouth. Granville again and Crebensis, and then Morley Street on the outside of Staunch Friend, and behind him is Royal Derby and Flaky Dove. Then Colton, Oh So Risky, and Eyelid, another of the back markers, with Ruling actually last, and Valfine is still the leader. Valfine lands over that in the lead. From Jinxie Jack and Flown, and Vintage Crop wide. King Credo right up with them. Halcopus going the shortest way on the inside. Duke of Monmouth and Granville again on the outer. In the centre is the grey Crebensis. Just in behind him is Royal Derby. They come down to the next flight. And Valfine landed clear of Jinxie Jack in second. Flown is third. 4 is Halcopus. Then Vintage Crop on the outside with Duke of Monmouth. Behind him, King Credo. Crebensis trying to get into it. Then Granville again and Royal Derby. Colton making a little progress towards the outside, but got a great deal to do. Jinxie Jack has taken over now. Over the 5th, Jinxie Jack, the lead up from Valfine in second. Flown is third. Vintage Crop now prominent in 4. On the inside is Halcopus, then comes Duke of Monmouth, then Granville again, who's travelling well with King Credo. Colton is making good progress now towards the outside, but Jinxie Jack is the leader. It's Jinxie Jack from Flown and Vintage Crop, then on the inside, Halcopus and Valfine, and Crebensis making quite good progress. Racing down now towards the third last, and Flown landed just in the lead there from Jinxie Jack, very little between the two. Just in behind them come Vintage Crop on the outside, then Halcopus making good ground, King Credo and Granville again, and then Colton towards the outside at the second last flight now. Jinxie Jack, Flown and Vintage Crop, and here comes Oh So Risky on the outside and Halcopus on the inner. And Royal Derby's putting in a good run too. And as they race now level up for the home turn, Royal Derby has come there on the stand side to take it up. There could be a shock result. Granville again on the far side. Royal Derby on the near side. Granville again on the far side. Royal Derby and Granville again, these two. Alcopus over on the far side. Granville again, and Peter Scudamore has now taken it up. It's Granville again from Royal Derby and Alcopus as they race up towards the line. Granville again from Royal Derby is fighting back, but Granville again is going to win it. At the line, Granville again has won it. Royal Derby is second, Alcopus is third. King Credo is 4, and that's the 1, 2, 3, 4 in the 1993 Smurfit Champion Challenge Trophy, with the winner, number 6, Granville again, owned by Mr. Eric Scarth, trained by Martin Pipe and ridden by Peter Scudamore. Second, number 13, Royal Derby, owned by Mr. Michael Tabor, trained by Neville Callahan and ridden by Mark Perrott. And third was number 7, Alcopus, owned by Mr. Athos Christodoulou, trained by Mark Tompkins and ridden by Adrian Maguire, with fourth, number 9, King Credo.
First, number 6, Granville again, 30-2. Second, number 13, Royal Derby, 50, 5-0 to 1. And third, number 7, Harkerpool, 9-1.